Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is time to take the red Fiesta, the last one, over to the MOT centre. We're going to see what happens there. It's back from the paint shop. I'm going to take it to the MOT centre first. When I get back, I'll show you the results on that, and I'll show you the results with the painting that he's done. It looks incredible. It looks a really, really nice car now. Definitely was worth saving this car. So let me go off. When I get back, I'll show you the results. So let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, I am back from the MOT centre with this Fiesta. Let me show you the results, and then we're going to go over it and have a check with the paint. Because, yeah, this has come out absolutely beautiful. MOT time. No advisories. Look at that. Yeah, it's just nice, you know, because the effort and everything I put into it, this is the result of that, and someone's going to get an absolute lovely little car. It's not done a lot of miles, 60, 60, 63, then 64. So it's not done a lot of miles over the last 3 or 4 years, which is good. But, you know, let's have a look at the paintwork, because it's come out incredible. So the last part was obviously this pillar that went up. And as you can see, there's a little bit of tape mark on it, but that'll just come off. But yeah, that now looks really, really good. It's dirty, filthy. It does need a good clean, this car. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is giving this car a good clean inside and out, getting it ready basically for sale, to go up, you know, for sale and stuff like that. So it's done the that side as well. So wing mirror, and this one was the one that was missing the wing mirror cap. So he's done that for me as well. So yeah, this car is looking incredible. But like I said, just needs a good clean inside and out. We'll go all over it. We'll do all the checks and all that sort of stuff. But at least it's MOT'd. I'm going to get this one outside for the moment. There is a customer's car that's just come in that's asked me to look at a few bits and pieces. We're going to do that first, which is an Audi. So let me get these Fiestas, both these Fiestas outside. We'll get the Audi inside. I'll explain what's going on. And then we'll jump back onto this Fiesta and get it all completely finished off. But great news with the MOT. It is completely done. And no advisories for the new owner. So, yeah, bear with me. Let's do this. Right, so here we go. This is the Audi that I was talking about, guys. It's an Audi A5, 2010. I think it's done 120,000 miles, I think it's done. But the reason why the customer has bought it in, it's a nice looking car actually. It's fully loaded in there, and it looks a nice, decent loaded out car, but and quite long as well. I've had to put the extensions, don't do that much, but put the extensions on the ramp so that it gets a bit longer, so you can get a better fix over to here, so it's a bit more supportive. But the reason why this is in is because he's got a light on the dash, and it's saying that, and the ABS warning light has come up. So I've scanned it, and it's saying that it's a ABS sensor fault front right, which is this one here. Now, he's already tried to replace it with an Amazon one, which was a big mistake, I've got to be honest, and a waste of money. Cost him like 15, 20 quid for the sensor, and it did not work. So he went out and bought another one from Euro Car Parts, cost him £60 for this sensor. And it still isn't working. So what he's asked me to do is take the wheel off, strip it down a little bit, clean up the reader ring, because that could have an issue with it. If the reader ring it's all dirty and all scuffed up, it's not getting a signal from the sensor. So it could be as simple as that, but it's a bit of work, to strip it down, to get to that, to get it clean. So that's what I said I'll do for him first, is to try and get that done and cleaned up. If it still doesn't work, I'll check the wires to see if there's a break in the wires, anything like that. And then maybe go down the route of main dealer, original one from main dealer, see if that works. If that don't work, then we're gonna have to call in some sort of electrical, like auto electrician, to see if we can trace the problem back to see what's going on. But let's see if we can clean up the reader ring first to see if that will solve it. And that'll be the cheapest way for them to do. So that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to set you up. Let's start getting this stripped down. Let's see if we can work out what's going on here. Hopefully, we can get it resolved for him. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay, guys, let me show you what I've been doing. So this is the speed sensor that he's replaced from Euros. This is the £60 one, not the £15-20 one he got from Amazon. So yeah, but this, even though it's new, this still could be faulty. And the only really way to know that is to get an auto electrician to sort of check the wiring and check the stuff like that. I don't really get into that kind of thing, do I? I've never really done it. So I always just get an auto electrician to come in, because it just goes straight to it. And then, yeah, otherwise I could spend, ages trying to work it out. But these auto electricians, they just go straight to the problem. A couple of tests, a couple of bits and pieces, and bang, they find it. So yeah, I've took out the one that he got, the new one. It goes just there, and really this needs completely stripping down and checking that reader ring inside there. So as it spins like this, you can see that is the drive shaft, goes through, and there's a reader ring on the drive shaft that reads the signal coming from that sensor there on the end. Yeah, it just kind of fires a signal back and forwards. So really, yeah, that whole thing needs stripping down, but that's going to take a bit of time, and he's only gave me a certain amount of budget to try and resolve it. If I can't resolve it by just doing this, and all I was doing was spraying it with rust spray and brake cleaner, and blowing some air in there, putting this little pin through the hole to see if I can just clean up the ring part that it touches, just to scratch off a little bit of the rust or whatever. It might help. I've known for it to help and to solve the problem when it comes to these speed sensors, but you just never know, because you just don't know if that's at fault or there's an actual wiring problem. Because if that wire there connects to the actual sensor, and it goes up to here and then round here and then round there. So it could be something that's split, or the wire that's damaged, or something like that inside this actual wiring piece here. But we don't really know that. Only an auto electrician would be able to search for it and find the problem. So I'm going to do this for him. Obviously someone's been in here and tied this back with this cable tie. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that on like that. I'm not going to try and sort of attempt to try and take it off, because obviously you know, it needs another shield, you know, and that's the reason why they've tied it back. So it's not holding properly on the shield, and it's just flexing and sort of doing that. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is obviously just put it all back together, put it back on the road, clear the codes, and then we're going to go for a test drive to see if this resolved it. If it doesn't, then it's definitely got to be an auto electrician jobby, I think. And then, yeah, because like I said, he hasn't given me enough budget-wise when it comes, because he said, like, I can only give you a certain amount of money. That certain amount of money doesn't cover spending hours stripping that down. It really doesn't. And I explained that to him. I did explain this to him, and he's the customer. He's paying for it, and he's watching the video, so he knows what I'm doing and what he's paying for. If he wants to pay me more, then I'll do that. But he physically can't at this point. He can't do it. So all we can do, guys, is do what the customer wants. Correct? And all I can do and advise him and say, look, that needs stripping down. You need all electrician, check it out. You really need to throw some money at this. If that didn't solve it, that sensor. So, and it didn't solve it. It's not solved it. So there's obviously another problem issue somewhere. But anyway, let's put it all back together, get it on the floor, take it for the test drive, and then I'll let you guys know what happens. Basically, got to clear the codes as well. We'll clear it all out, and then just see what we can work out. I've scanned it already. It does say front right speed sensor faulty. So that's what it says. So yeah, I think he's taken this to another 2 garages before me as well. So he has been spending some money on trying to fix this, but no one's told him, look, get an auto electrician to actually look through it and find the fault with the wiring. It not necessarily be that. It could be the wiring loom that's wrong or faulty or broke or split. Anyway, now you understand what I'm doing with this one. Let me put it back together, take it for a test drive, come back, and I'll show you what has happened. So let's do this. Right, okie dokie, guys. Let me just quickly show you on the inside. So I've cleared all the codes here, but these two keep coming back. But I think they're linked. It's a bit blurry. Sorry, guys. I think it's linked to the sound system. Something to do with the stereo. I think it's something to do with the stereo system and general electronics. See, that might have something to do with the speed sensor, mightn't it? Let's have a quick look into that, see what that says quickly. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the bulb. I've just sorted that out. That's what I just did in the time lapse. So let's get rid of that. That is just saying electrical error bulb front left, which I just did. So let's no, not that. Wrong one. Go back. Let me just do a quick erase on the system. Get rid of all that. And then it just quick erases everything and then comes back up like that. So we've got no codes now. It's all clear. So now I'm going to start it like that and see what comes up. Obviously the speed sensor won't come up because I'm not driving it yet. Once you start driving, then the computer, ECU module, whatever, it picks it up that there's a issue with a signal or something like that. So that's what we really need to do, take it out for a quick test drive. But yeah, at the minute there's no codes. It's just that that door's open and the bonnet's open as well, but at the minute it's completely clear. Yeah, I'm going to take it for a quick test drive and we're going to go from there. And then when I get back, I'll show you the results to see if it's come up again. If it has, he's going to have to take it to an auto electrician to really have a little deep dive into why it's doing it. I said to him, look, you can go down the route of getting it from main dealer, get another sensor, speed sensor from main dealer, get a wiring harness from the main dealer. But all you're doing is you're actually just throwing money at it and not actually pinpointing the problem. Now, I'm not an auto electrician, and that's exactly what he really needs. So I can only advise him to do that. I don't want him to sort of just be, or anyone, just to be throwing money at cars and not actually fixing the problem that it could be. Do you know what I mean? That's just guessing, and you really can't guess for this kind of thing. You have to know that is what it is the issue. So let me go off and take it for a quick test drive, guys. When I come back, I'll show you to see if it's come back, and we'll go from there. So bear with me. Let's do this. Right, guys, I'm back from the test drive with this Audi. So let me show you. So it's coming up still with these lights. They just come back up, and it actually says parking brake malfunction on here. It's not doing it now. But it was, yeah, it was coming up parking brake malfunction with this sign at the top here, like a little peace sign across in it. ABS light here, and that traction control light come up as well. So these three lights are coming up on the actual, on the car. Let me just show you what I've found when I've scanned it. So when I put a computer on it and scanned it, these two codes have come up here. So you've got, again, right front ABS wheel speed sensor, implausible signal. So, you know, and we've checked that that's a new speed sensor. Whether or not that speed sensor is faulty, we just don't know. And only an auto electrician will be able to test it properly. So you've got a electronic parking brake control module as well. Please read DTCs. So yeah, I really don't know this one. And you know, he's only said to me, look, you know, there's 25 quid for me. Have a look at that. Can you clean up the sensor and stuff like that, and then just put it all back together and just see if it makes a difference. So that's all he's given me to do this. So that's it. I can't, you know, and I can't take it any further. And I did say to him, look, you don't want to be spending a lot of money. You need an auto electrician. I keep saying it, but that's the person that's going to be able to pinpoint the actual problem, because it could be the actual control module that's the problem there. It could be that. So yeah, we're gonna have to leave it there, get the customer to come pick it up. I'm going to give him an auto electrician number that I use. He's a great guy. He comes out here, he goes all over it, checks it. He knows what he's looking for. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's the electrical side of it, I think, that's the problem here, and not necessarily the parts problem. But he'll know that. He'll find it, and he'll tell the customer. So for now, guys, this is it. That's it for now. I'll let you know if the auto electrician finds anything further down the line. We'll go from there. But for now, that's it. I'm going to get this one outside and I'm going to bring in the red Fiesta that I've just got back from the MOT, and we're going to have a good look at it. Or should we clean it first? Yeah, let's clean it first, the red Fiesta, then bring it in, then we'll have a good look at it, and we'll go from there. So bear with me, guys. Let's do this. Right, guys, that's a lot cleaner. It's not perfect. We've still got to go over it. We've still got to wipe it down. You can see, obviously, see that there? That's just a watermark that's come down from when it's dried too quick in the sun outside. So there is a few bits we've still got to go over it. And I've got to be honest, a really nice polish. We'd go around the whole car with the polisher. Will absolutely make this car pop. And yeah, really, really nice. But I want to quickly show you, obviously, what he done with the paint, because, like I said, this here is obviously gone up and over the top, and it looks absolutely incredible. You can't even tell that this has had any paintwork on it. It just looks so good. And it blends really nice now. I know I mentioned before about the colour difference in the bumpers on the back and the front, but the bodywork side of it is absolutely spot on. The colour is lovely, really, really nice. So I'm really, really happy with that. But like I said, it just needs a good polish now, all the way around the car. And it's, it's incredible, isn't it? Told you. Definitely told you. I know a lot of people were messaging me, commenting, no, it's not worth keeping that, scrap it, throw it back through the auction. I was getting loads of messages, people saying all sorts of things. But I knew, I could see, what actually this car could turn out like. And it's definitely worth putting in the effort to get this one done. Do you know what I mean? It's got a full service history, new timing belt, 64,000 miles on the clock, new water pump, full service. It's, the whole package. It just is a really, really nice car. It just needs a good polish and a good clean up now, on the inside and outside. And then that's it. It's done. It's ready to go. We've got a new MOT with no advisories. Hassle-free driving for the new owner. Just drive it away. Haven't got to worry about it. Everything's been done. Really, really good tyres all round. Good tread on all four tyres. Just nothing needs doing to this car. It's just, what can I say? But it does need a good clean. So we have got I say good clean. It just needs a good, the inside's not that bad. We are missing a parcel shelf, so I've got to put that parcel shelf in. What else? And like I said, just polish the outside. Just go over it with the polisher. And just really sort of make this car look nice once I've done that. So, I'm really happy with the way this has come out. Really, really happy with it. Alloy wheels are like brand new as well. There's no actual marks on them. It's so good. I think they're new discs and pads, but they were fitted before I picked it up, before it happened. So someone spent some money on this car already, discs and pads, so I knew that weren't going to come up on the MOT. And yeah, it's a really nice car. Turned out lovely. So, and this colour really does shine inside in the sunlight. But yeah, I'm going to set you up now. We're just going to do a little bit of polishing around the car, and we're just going to see what we can get done. So let me set you up. Let's do this. Right, okay. Guys, look at this car. It is incredible now. That is so nice. So I've gone all over it with a polisher, all over the interior, the glass, inside and the outside. It just really, really looks good. Put the parcel shelf in because the parcel shelf was missing. So I've put that in. and then just gone all over it just to make sure all the glass, done the wheels as well. Really, really looks good now. So this is ready to go. Pictures and up for sale. Literally going to go up for sale tomorrow. This is not going to be hanging around for too long. Not quite sure on price at the minute, but it's definitely going to get... I'm going to have to think about it over tonight. And then I'll go from there. But I'm definitely going to put it up tomorrow because nothing else needs doing to it. It's completely done. I've gone all over it. The videos are here for people can see exactly what has gone into getting this car back on the road and all the little bits and pieces that I do to it, like the timing belt, the water pump, the full service that I've done, including the full service that it's already got. Yeah, MOT, no advisories, nothing needs doing. Just a nice little Fiesta, 5-door, Z-Tech. This is as well, so it's a Z-Tech model. Yeah, just a nice little 5-door for someone to run around in. And it'll just carry on and on and on. It'll last. So, yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It looks really stunning now. And it is a nice colour. That blue, that red is a lovely, lovely colour. So, yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video. And in tomorrow's video, guys, I'm going to show you the new project that I picked up yesterday. It is going to be a lovely, lovely car, this one I'm going to show you tomorrow. But for today, that's it. Don't forget to drop me a comment down below. Give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, see you soon, and thanks for watching.